Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, September 27th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. More than 215 Democratic members of the House now say they'll support impeachment proceedings against President Trump. The shift largely a reaction to Trump's July phone conversation with the leader of Ukraine. Now, the White House released this week transcripts of the call after mounting pressure by lawmakers from both parties. President Trump asked Ukrainian President Zelensky to work with his counsel Rudy Giuliani and Attorney General William Barr to determine if then Vice President Joe Biden acted inappropriately inside Ukraine, trying to protect his son Hunter, who was working for a Ukrainian company. So most of the controversy is centered on Hunter Biden. But now the issue has become whether or not election integrity was compromised by President Trump. To put this in perspective, just two U.S. presidents have been impeached by the House, Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton. Neither was convicted in the U.S. Senate. Should Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats vote to impeach Donald Trump, and that's a big if, here's what's likely to happen. A simple majority in the House is all that's needed to impeach a sitting president. If articles of impeachment are passed, a trial is then held in the Senate, presided over by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts. A two-thirds majority of senators must vote to convict the president of alleged crimes in order for him to leave office. Congress has identified three types of conduct that constitute grounds for impeachment, including misusing the office for financial gain. But the misdeeds don't have to be illegal. A president can be impeached for abusing his powers or acting in a manner considered incompatible with the office. Both are general situations. President Gerald Ford, who was sworn in following Richard Nixon's resignation, before any potential impeachment trial could take place, described impeachable offenses as, quote, whatever a majority of the House of Representatives considers it to be at any given moment in history, unquote. So whatever happens in the House, it's very unlikely 66 senators, of which 53 are Republicans, would vote to impeach Donald Trump. And the entire process would further divide the country. No question. Bitterness in the USA is rising. And that is not a good thing. Next, the message of the day on the promise of America. Is it a false one? Right back. Americans all over the country are voting with their feet, fleeing high-tax states like California and New York for states with lower tax burdens, including Texas and Florida. If you are thinking of voting with your feet, you need to check out realestateagentsitrust.com. At realestateagentsitrust.com, you can find a great agent in your hometown who will help you sell your home quickly and for top dollar. And wherever you're looking to move, you have great agents there too. They'll work on your behalf to find you a great new home and be your advocate so you can buy without the stress, worry, and travel of buying remotely. All agents have been heavily vetted for their past performance and, like you, are fans of this program. They are also waiting to welcome you into their communities and help you find your dream home. So get moving with realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Remember this Billy Joel verse? Well, we're waiting here in Allentown for the Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers made, if we worked hard, if we behaved. Remember that song, Allentown? Well, it takes more than that. Hard work and behaving, I mean. It takes discipline and persistence as well if you want to pursue happiness at a high level in the good old USA. Most educators and even parents do not lay it out. They don't tell children that economic success comes at a price in a competitive capitalist system. An American must be able to make money for a company or for his or herself in private business. Ability and production is everything in the for-profit world. Now, you produce by developing skills, working intensely over a period of time to do certain things very well. Then you discipline yourself to fulfill every job expectation. That's how you prosper. If you are unwilling to do that, and millions of Americans are, you can get by, but the struggle will be significant. You may live paycheck to paycheck. You'll likely owe money. And if a health or other kind of crisis hits, you'll get hammered. That's the deal the Founding Fathers set up. The U.S. government protects citizens from bad guys, foreign and domestic, allowing Americans to practice self-reliance to pursue happiness the way they, the citizens, design the journey. That's what the Founding Fathers did. But all of that is under siege right now. Many liberal Americans have decided that the American system, as designed in 1776 and beyond, is both rigged and obsolete. They want to destroy it, and much of the media has bought in. Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are running for president on the guaranteed outcome ticket. They have both proposed that the federal government essentially pay our bills. In return, we will do as we are told and hand over a substantial amount of our earnings and assets to Washington. If you don't have much in earnings and assets, this might seem like an attractive deal. Also, if you don't want to work hard developing a skill, the senators have appeal. Of course, the far left promise is a cynical mirage. The federal government is incapable of administrating to 330 million people, plus millions of foreign nationals who continue to pour into the country. Sadly, the United States has largely become a selfish nation, with many of us demanding instant economic gratification. So it's easy for charlatans to set up a victim scenario. Most Americans have no chance, they wail. White supremacy keeps minority citizens down. Greedy corporations steal from all workers. That's what the pay your fair share stuff is all about. The wealthy are stealing from the non-wealthy. As I said before, all of this is dangerous because if you believe in freedom, the people promoting it don't. That's the message of the day. Please check out BillO'Reilly.com for more analysis and an excerpt of my new book, The United States of Trump. Up next, something you might not know. The Amazon Capital One data breach just hit. 106 million of us just had our names, home addresses, banking information exposed. Forget credit card theft. Your far greater risk is home title fraud. Title fraud is rampant because identity thieves figured out the title and mortgage to our homes are kept online. Their big payday comes by forging your name off your home's title. So it appears they own your home. Then they borrow all your equity till it's gone. Forget your insurance, bank, or identity theft program. They don't touch this. Home Title Lock does. And they do it by locking down your home's online title and mortgage. The first 60 days after crimes like the Amazon server Capital One breach are crucial. So I got you 60 risk-free days of Home Title Lock protection. Claim your 60 risk-free days at HomeTitleLock.com and enter your home address to see if you're already a victim. That's HomeTitleLock.com, HomeTitleLock.com. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Without question, America's most popular rodent is Mickey Mouse. Since coming onto the scene in 1928, he has starred in 130 movies, been nominated for 10 Academy Awards, and is considered the most iconic character in the world. But Mickey has also made a big impact on television, revolutionizing children's TV with the Mickey Mouse Club. Running for 4 seasons between 1955 and 1959, the original Mickey Mouse Club was a children's variety show starring actual kids, or Mouseketeers as they were called. Each weekday for an hour, there was singing, dancing skits, all the while the kids wore mouse ears. It was a cultural phenomenon in America. I hated it. My sister loved it. By the time the series ended, almost 400 episodes were produced. Walt Disney used the show's vast earnings to finish construction on a little theme park he was putting together. Many of the Mouseketeers went on to have successful showbiz careers. Few names from the original cast you might recognize. Annette Funicello, the only Mouseketeer selected by Walt Disney himself. She had a series of hit records and a film career, starring in the Beach Party movies alongside Frankie Avalon. Johnny Crawford quickly achieved teen idol status after the Mickey Mouse Club with a role in the TV series about the Old West, The Rifleman. If you remember My Three Sons, the comedy, then you remember original Mouseketeer Don Grady. He played Robbie on the hit show. But here's something you might not know. There have been 3 revivals of the Mickey Mouse Club since the original, including the all-new Mickey Mouse Club in the early 1990s. If you didn't recognize Annette, Johnny, and Don, maybe these former Mouseketeers will sound familiar. 10-time Grammy winner Justin Timberlake first broke onto the scene singing and dancing for the Mickey Mouse Club. Same with pop stars Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. 225 million albums sold between them. Academy Award actor nominee Ryan Gosling, also a former Mouseketeer. Quite the graduating class. Back after this. You have been hearing about gold all over the news, and prices keep going up. Experts are warning that a recession might appear, and it's time to prepare. A recent analyst this week says he sees gold going up hundreds of dollars per ounce to hit $1,700. That's why I recommend that you contact the American Hartford Gold Group to learn more. To get you started, the American Hartford Gold Group will gift a free silver coin to all of my radio listeners. If you're listening right now, you can get this free coin from the American Hartford Gold Group. No purchase necessary. All you have to do is call 877-444-GOLD, G-O-L-D, Gold. 877-444-GOLD, Gold. Give them a call today to claim your free coin, available for a limited time only. 877-444-4653. That's 877-444-4653. Call now. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.